What is happening, guys? Welcome back. So this is a video you've all been shouting for and all been waiting for. Sorry it's taken so long. I just wanted to get a few bits done to try and make it sort of interesting. So we didn't touch the workshop for quite a while after the last video went out. We were pretty much just waiting for things to happen, and yeah, life just took over. But thankfully now this project is full steam ahead. I didn't film any sort of camera stuff to get the video rolling, so that's what this is. But the first thing we're going to do to jump into this video is we're going to head back to, I think it was some point in December, when we got back on and made a start with the building, and we started off with taking the steel roof trusses off. Good morning from a bitterly cold homestead. So I've not really done a lot on the building for quite a few weeks. I think I've filmed stuff. Hopefully you've already seen taking the roof off and all of that lot, because I did film it. Hopefully we've not lost the footage. So the next step that needed to be done was the extensions needed putting on. So we've got the same profile steel, a metre long, that have had plates welded to them, and then we've bolted those to the original steels coming out of the ground, and then the top have had, you can see that, all the holes drilled. I keep calling them trusses, I don't know whether that's what they're called, but these sections then bolt onto them. So no better time than when the ground is frozen and really slippy to get the loader in here, get on a set of ladders, get up to 3 meters high and start bolting bits of metal back together. So I am just heading off now to pick bolts and things up for those. I've got to go to the farm and get the loader and the basket, and we'll bring those back. And Adam, the guy who fabricated all these top bits, is coming because we've got these central posts that we still need to extend as well. So he's going to come. We've got another section of steel on the floor. He's got to cut that and then, yeah, make it fit and make it support the centre of these steels. So yeah, jump in the car, head over, get the loader and come back. Hopefully the heater's working in it, because it weren't the last time I was in it, because it is about -2 at the minute, which I think is yeah, not the best. All the thermals on, all the socks and all the clothes. Right, see you in a minute. And we are back. So we've got the loader, we've got the first steel up. That post in the middle is the one that Adam is coming up to sort out. I've got some nuts and bolts, so let's see if this all lines up. Hopefully it's going to be easy to put back together. Good morning. So we're back out, I think it's about 8:30ish, ready for another day. We've got cloud cover, and I don't know if you can see, probably can't, it's actually trying to snow. So yeah, I can't see it being as warm as it was yesterday, because that sun really did take the edge off and made it actually not too bad. So yeah, I wasn't planning on doing any work on it, the building, yesterday. I unexpectedly had, not a free day, but a bit of time. We could be a bit flexible, because I'd managed to get everything done last week that I wanted to. And then Adam said, oh yeah, I'll come over as well if you want. So Adam ended up coming over as well, which was very, very grateful for, because my plan of doing it on my own, turns out, would have been near on impossible. But let's have a quick show you of the building now, because we got quite a lot done yesterday. Very thankful for my father-in-law for letting me use the loader from the farm. This is the most useful bit of kit on the farm. You can put a bucket on the front of it, which is what we use to sort of try and grade the land. I did a good job of it, didn't I? It looks really good. And then you've got the tines, and we've got the basket for going up in. It made life a hell of a lot easier. So first thing did was, obviously Adam has put the extensions on already, which are a metre. We then put these, I'm calling them trusses, on. Then we did all of those, which actually was really quite easy. The only one we had a problem with was this third one down, which we ended up having to ratchet strap to that tree because it was bowed in a bit. Ratchet straps across, pulled it over, absolutely banging, worked like a dream, bolted up. We then started off and put these diagonal cross supports on, which again with two people was super easy. And then we've started off putting the timbers back in the roof. We've got the top ridgeline ones on. And then once we'd done that and we knew where everything needed to be, because they're the original ones, so the spacing was correct, we've then gone on and put this extension on, which is bolted at the top, welded in the middle. Adam's just gone off, or come in this morning with some plates that we're going to weld a plate either side to just strengthen that a little bit. But grand scheme, the building is really starting to come together and it's going to be a wicked space for us to be able to work in. While we're out here, check out the sunrise over there through the clouds. Man, I love living next to and looking over fields. And here we are, a few weeks after the last clip that you just saw. In the last clip, me and Adam from One Fabrication, we got all the steels back on, we got the extensions on, as you can see there in the middle, and we got two of the roof timbers back on in the middle. You can see now we've got all of the roof timbers on. Well, there's not one at the bottom there. My finger ain't working. There's not one at the bottom there. For some reason that one's got 4, that side had got 3. That there was no timber at the bottom of that. I don't know why. Adam at One Fabrication is making us some plates that we're going to weld onto the bottom of those steels to pick the new bottom purlin, joist, timber, I don't know. Pick the bottom one up. I want to say a massive thank you to Rich from Main Automotive for coming over and helping me. He was the one at the beginning that helped me take the steels down, and then he came round in between Christmas and New Year because we were both bored and both wanted to do something, and he was the one that helped me get the timbers all up, or the ones that we've got up. We've got 3 more there and we've got 2 more down there, which will finish this bottom row off. We just need to get them welded on. So the plan going forward is to get it finished. We've got Adam at One Fabrication is making us some more plates that are going to be welded to the uprights that will then pick the timbers up that will go across, and we'll just put a few noggins in to tie all the building together, and that will then give us the somewhere for us to screw or fix the outer OSB paneling on. He's sorting them out. Hopefully they're going to be sorted in the next week or so. Next Friday we have the roofing sheets being delivered. I'm hoping, weather dependent, we're going to be able to get on with them Friday, Saturday, maybe Sunday, because the main thing that is stressing me out at the minute is getting this roof on. Everything else I'm absolutely fine with. For some reason, putting the roof on is really stressing me out. But I think as soon as the outer tin sheeting's on, we'll be absolutely fine. And we'll be able to get on with the rest of it, which leads us on to, we've done a fair amount of shopping. So stuff that has been ordered so far, as I've just said, roof sheets are on the way. They're coming next week, so hopefully we're going to be able to get on with that next week and get that done, because basically we want to drop everything now and focus on getting the workshop finished. We have got on the floor down here, the house wraps turned up as well. The OSB, I've spoken to some people, and I'm waiting on a couple of other prices back, see if we can do anything better on the price. Under the tarpaulin over there, we've got the original timber that came out of the walls that I checked on the other day, and it's dry, pretty dry. So we're going to use that to frame the walls out again, just to try and save a little bit of money. And then down here, we've ordered all the drainage, the manhole and everything's in the shed. We've got some 25mm water feed, and the electrician, CAL Electrical, are going to pick up the 25mm armoured cable, which was very expensive. That I've got my friend Leon coming over with his digger the end of the month, 27, 28, and he's going to dig us a trench from round the side of the house to get the electrical feed. Across the front of the house we'll pick up water, and where the waste's going to go, we're going to come all the way up here, 90 it round there, and into where the toilet is going to go, over in that corner. So yeah, we're going to have proper waste, a proper water feed, and we'll have electricity to it as well. We're sort of doing that to future-proof, if you like, because eventually this building, if you can call it a building, this ramshackled hole, that's going to get knocked down, and we're going to be putting something else there, which would basically be like an office annex for Abigail to work out of. So we've then got power. We've sort of spec'd everything up so that we can tee off and use it for that as well. And up here at the workshop, we've got something in storage that we've bought, which is, we bought ourselves a scissor lift. Never thought I'd own a scissor lift, but looking at renting one, it's nearly £1,000 a week to rent one, so we ended up buying one. This was £2,500 delivered, and it comes with a 6-month low rust certificate on it, so it's all tested, it's all sorted, it's usable, it's safe. We'll use it, do what we need to do, sell it, and then recoup some money back, and then we'll have saved money on not renting one. It lifts to about 4 metres, I think it is, 4 metres, something like that. We've been out and played with it and had it up, and it'll be high enough, it'll do a job. Health and safety people on here might get a bit, but it'll mean I can do things on my own, like insulating and running cables and all that sort of things. Just at the minute, we're relying on help from a lot of people, and that hopefully will make it a little bit easier for me to do things on my own. So I thought quickly, while we're doing this, we'll go through and show you what my layout ideas with the workshop are at the moment. So we're going to have 2 walls, so wall there and a wall there. This post here, you're going to have the personnel door, so the pedestrian door to come in. Roller shutter will be in this bay. And then what my idea with this is, which me and Adam are just talking about at the minute and sorting out, is the end bay. I want to put steel from that leg straight across to that leg, and want to put a mezzanine floor in. Now, I want to put a mezzanine floor in so that I can then put a wall up for the mezzanine upstairs. You're not really going to be able to stand up there properly. It's not really going to be a sort of usable office space, if you like. But when we take a car to pieces, in my workshop at the minute, which really winds me up, take car to pieces, there's stuff everywhere. I want somewhere that I can put things, they're out of the way, and the workshop is nice and clean and tidy, which then gives us the underneath for storage, cars or whatever. At the same time, the eventual plan will be to put doors on there and make some sort of paint shop, paint room, paint booth, so that we've got somewhere that's sort of clean and we're not going to get stuff all over the place. We're not ruining the planet by buying loads of plastic to make spray booths and all of that. But that's the plan with that. So personnel door, roller shutter, hopefully a mezzanine, more clear wall space down here. In that far corner there is going to be toilet. I'm going to put a shower in there as well, because when we've finished the house and me cutting, grinding or whatever, I don't want to be going in the house and wrecking the shower with rust. No matter how much you blow yourself down, you're always going to get bits of metal on you still. So I want to be able to shower in here, save ruining the house. There'll be a little kitchenette area there as well for us to make a cup of tea, fridge in for, you know, couple of little cold ones for in the summer. And then the car lift is going to go somewhere in this area just here, in the centre, so we've got maximum height for lifting cars up. But yeah, we're slowly making progress on it. I'm going to try and focus all of my attention on getting this done now, because I don't know if I've said it in the video, but I said it on Instagram, I've said it to a few people, I want to try and be in here by the end of February this year, which isn't going to happen, I know it's not, but we're aiming for as much as we can have done by then. Yeah, so hopefully you're going to enjoy coming along for the ride and getting my dream workshop built. Anyway, I'm doing what I always do, which is waffling. That's this video pretty much done. Hopefully in the next episode you'll see us chucking the roof on, and you never know, we might have even got on with something else. So hopefully you've enjoyed it, guys. Thank you for following along with the journey, and you guys for watching videos like this, make me building stuff like this possible. So until next time, guys, enjoy.